Hi and welcome to this Avener Sports tutorial. In this session we're just going to run through importing an AVC HD file from a Sony camera to work in GameBreaker or Sports Code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the card into the side of my machine, so into the card reader, or if your machine doesn't have a card reader you're using a card reader. So I'll see it pop up here, and what normally happens is it tries to open my photos. If that happens, you just quit Photos and you continue as follows. So I'm going to double click on the card and we can see here we have an AVC HD file. So as I said, the majority of Sony cameras from the last few years are shooting an AVC HD. If I double click on here, it opens up what's contained within the AVC HD file. So in this particular one, you're going to see that I have two movies. Okay, so each time you pause and start your camera, it creates a new movie piece. So we can see here that we've just got two movies on this file. One of them is only 16 seconds long, the other one is a full game and it's an hour and 37 minutes. Okay, so if I'm just for demonstration purposes, what I'm going to do here is export out the very small file. Okay, so to do that I'm going to double click on it and it opens up. Okay, so I can pull it through to see, and you can see it's just somebody putting up a camera. On the other file, if we want to look at that one, you'll see that it's a full game. Okay, so I can click on here and we can pull through. Okay, and it's going to jump to the different parts of the match as I do so. Okay, so as I said, we're just going to open up one file here and we'll export it. Now, best practice would be to just shoot one file for the whole game. So hit record at the start of your game and leave it run the whole way through. That's going to save you a lot of time because you'll only have to do this procedure once. So you'll open up, you'll just have one file in there, and your next step will be to export it. So you're going to go to File, Export. So within QuickTime, which it automatically opens up in, you're going to go File, Export, and 720p. There's no need to go to 1080. I'm now going to call this Test 2. And I'm going to ensure that I'm saving it to my desktop. So I hit save. Now this will be done quite quickly because it's only 16 seconds. But if you're talking about 80 minutes of rugby, 90 minutes of soccer, 70 minutes of schoolboy rugby or GAA, you're talking about 25 to 26 minutes to export in full 720 HD. Okay, so when this goes through, the export will be done and you'll see on my desktop I'm going to have a file called Test2. I can now double click on that and it opens up as a QuickTime. Okay, so as I pull through, that's going to be my full movie. Obviously this one's quite short. So we now want to start to analyze that with the GameBreaker or Sports Code. So I'm going to come over here, open up my GameBreaker. I'm going to say File, New, Timeline. And now it opens up, and as usual it asks me to attach a movie to it. So I'm going to choose Test 2, which we can see over here. And I'm going to hit Open. It now asks me a question. Do you wish to place this movie inside a package? I'm always going to hit yes here. And we'll see when I do that this Test 2 movie is going to disappear. Okay, so I hit yes here. And you can see that Test 2 has disappeared as a movie from my desktop and is now replaced with a GameBreaker package. Okay, so if I close that down and I now go to Open Test 2, you can see it opens up with my timeline and my movie. In this case my movie is a little big, so I can go to Windows and I can say reduce movie size, and now it's a nice size for me to start to analyze. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Please check back with our YouTube channel for more tutorials.